Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello everybody, how are y'all doing today? So, I have not recorded. I feel like I recorded last week. I'm not sure, y'all. But let me go put some type of something on my lips because my lips are a little dry. Okay, y'all, I'm back. How y'all doing today? Hello everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video. From the title of this video, you already know what we are going to be talking about, or at least you have an idea, you guys. Today, I really have to get this off my chest, y'all, because I feel like this is a thing that we are all dealing with. And yeah, let's just get into it, y'all. So, y'all, the market is crazy right now. It is so much going on in the world right now, and I do not want to focus this video on that, but I just want to focus on at least me. You know, this might not even be everybody else. Everybody else might be in a great place in their life and they're great. And that is amazing. But you guys know what, almost 3 years ago, almost 2 years ago, I got my license to become a cosmetologist. And it has been going good. I have no complaints. I really don't. I'm just going to be honest. When I first moved to Texas, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, it was a trying time in my life. Like, I was going through so much at that time that was unspoken of, that I didn't, like, I was just not at a good, another time for another day, y'all. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, so I've been doing hair for about, I feel like 2 years now. I was at the first salon, you guys. Remember I told you guys about, I felt like I got some good hands-on experience with that first job. You know, I was cutting a little bit. I saw myself getting better. I was getting people that was coming consistently, but it wasn't enough. It just was not enough. I always wanted to do, I feel like I've always been interested in hair because it's always been a part of my life. Like, my mom has always done my hair. My mom used to braid my hair. My mom has put relaxers in my hair. My mom has used a hot comb. My mom has talked about having a hair salon. Like, we've always, like, it's always just been, I feel like, instilled in me. So I felt like, oh, I need to go, let me do that. I think that's something quick. I started, you know, having kids, and me and my husband got married, and it was just like really me focusing on my family, I feel like, at the time. And I feel like having kids kind of slowed me down for what I really wanted to do. My main thing I wanted to be was an English teacher. I love writing poetry, y'all. Like, writing is my thing. Like, it's just something about English that I just love so much. That was what I really wanted to do. And then I wanted to, you know, when my son got, I ain't gonna say when my son got autism, but I was always interested in, like, special needs and, you know, helping them and assisting them and stuff like that. And as I became an advocate for my son, it made me like, dang, I probably should have did that. You know, I probably should have done that. And, you know, I just feel like, looking back now that I'm here right now, currently I work at a blowout salon. So we just do blowouts all day. We do updos, stuff of that nature. We don't color, we don't cut, we don't do that. I've been there for about a year now. I'm starting to kind of feel like, I'm not going to say I'm feeling burnt out, but I'm kind of at that point where I'm just like, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm not, like, really just all in with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not all in with it. And it's just like, when you get these jobs, y'all, when you get these jobs, you start to realize that you're nothing but another number. And I'm just being honest. That's my personal experience. They may not be everybody's personal experience, but I just feel like you become a number. So it's just like, okay. And this is why I feel like so many people out here in the service world, like, I'm not gonna lie, the service is just not what it used to be. And I really feel like it's because, like, people are underpaid. Prices are steady rising while people are being underpaid. The craziest thing is that me and my husband was looking at the minimum wage per state. And when I tell you, with so many states where the minimum wage is $7.25, and yes, of course, everybody's not making that. It's a lot of people out there that are making a decent wage. But even still, with things rising, guess what? It's still not enough. And so I come to realize that, you have to create your own. I really look up to the makeup gurus, like the people that have their makeup lines, stuff like that, because that is like an inspiration of creating your own. You will always give yourself way more than you deserve. Somebody can't give you something that you deserve. And I'm come to realize that that's the main thing. That's the main thing. I grew up in New Orleans. I've told y'all that. I feel like I've told you guys that. I was born in Hampton, Virginia. I grew up in New Orleans and I grew up in Texas. I spent 17 years in Texas. I want to say I moved to New Orleans when I was fairly young. I want to say my youngest is 9. I probably moved when I was 8, 7, something like that. I can't remember, you guys, but moved to New Orleans from that point. And right before Hurricane Katrina, I was 15 years old when I moved to Texas. So like, that's kind of like my life story. And I've always been surrounded around like Creole food, Cajun food. So that's always like been, I feel like, instilled in me. And so like, yeah. I don't know, you guys. I just feel like it's time for me to really focus on creating my own, because you cannot expect people to give you what you deserve. And so like, I really wanted to put that out there. I don't know who needs to hear this, but look, if you've been thinking about it, go for it. If you've been thinking about it, go for it. Understand that you mean more than everything. You have to know what you're worth. And when you get to that point where you realize that complaining about your situation is not going to get you out of that situation, it's going to be you making that move. And I'm talking to myself as well, because I find myself complaining a lot about, my job, like, oh, it's not paying enough. And I have to come to realize that, you know what, at the end of the day, you owe you. Nobody owes you. You owe you. So you guys stay tuned, because I'm telling you, I am working on some things, and I feel like I know things will work out for my better good. You have to know that. You have to know that things are working out for your better good, you guys. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I will talk to you guys later. If y'all not following me on my other social media platforms, make sure you go follow me. I have Snapchat, I have Facebook, and I also have Instagram. So yeah, go follow me. That's all I have for y'all right now. So until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for the people that stay tuned in. The people that stay giving it a like. You know what I'm saying? I really do appreciate you guys. For the ones that just caught my video by surprise and you did not expect to watch this video and you made it to the very, very end, I want to say thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. So until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Peace.